No Minecraft world is complete without an automatic melon and pumpkin farm, which is why today on Minecraft Gadgets, I'm showing you the cheapest automatic melon and pumpkin farm that you can make, and I'm going to show you how it works and how to build it. As you can see, we have all these melon stems lined up, and anytime a melon or a pumpkin grows on any of these dirt blocks, it's automatically harvested by the pistons. Yeah, you can see a melon grew on the other side here and was harvested. Now the way that this farm works is that this line of redstone is bud powering all of these pistons. And anytime any piston in the line is updated, it sends block updates up and down the line, and they all fire, and it will harvest any melons that were grown instantly. This system on the end uses only a non-sticky piston and some sand, and then it has a boat sitting on top of a pressure plate. And this pressure plate is powering this redstone, which is also bud powering this piston. So when this piston fires, when a melon or pumpkin is grown, you see it pushes up, and the boat goes off the pressure plate, and then unpowers the line of redstone. And then that means that all of these pistons extend and unextend, and when the boat falls back down and hits the pressure plate, all of them are being quasi-connected or bud switched, so none of them are powered immediately until one of them, any one of them, is updated, and it sends an update down the line. So if you just leave this system running, oh, you can see it just fired on its own there. We have quite a few melons growing all along the system. And if you're wondering about these flowers on the end, it's just a basic tip of melon and pumpkin farms that the more hydrated farmland you have around a melon, the more it's going to grow. And on the edge here, you can put any water collection, hopper system that you want. I'm just showing you this system right here, which you can build in your first few days of your Minecraft world. So the bud switch that's powering it all, I'm shown right here on its own, so you can get a better look at it. You see that when this piston is updated, the boat flies off the pressure plate, unpowers the line, and then repowers it. But now this piston is quasi-connected, it's not powering on its own until we update it. So to make a system like this in your own world, what you're going to want to do is find a spot where the ground is sort of level like this, and I would recommend you use the dirt that's already there. So you're going to put a piston, 2 sand blocks, and then a pressure plate next to the top one, and then, like this, a boat. And this is going to be one end of your farm. So now we have the system here, which is going to self-reset, and you see that works smoothly just with those few blocks. So all we have to do now is place pistons in a line so that they're connected and they'll update each other. And this can go out up to 15 blocks. I'm just going to do a few blocks here so you can get the idea of it. Then we place pistons, and we want to place them alternating facing opposite directions, which is going to make us have more space to put our melon and pumpkin stems. Because each block these pistons are extending on is a place we can put melon and pumpkin. So as you can see, we have that there. Then I would recommend you put in a water collection, maybe like 2 blocks wide here. And then we just stagger the water lines like this until they come to the end. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, and we leave 1 block of dirt here where we're going to plant our melon and pumpkins. And we're going to run these to the end. You can run them into a hopper or a chest or whatever you want. For now, I'm just going to have them run like that, so you can see that's where they'd come out. You can connect them however you want. Now, we have the main system of the farm already done here. So all we need to do now is just go along, put this farmland in, and you want to make sure that the block which is dirt and not farmland is the one in front of the piston, so that you're not breaking your melon and pumpkin stems. And you can plant either melons or pumpkins, whichever you want here. And these do update the pistons each time they grow, but that's okay, because once they've grown, you don't have that problem anymore. It's not spamming your world with a lot of piston firing and lag. And now we're done. That's an automatic melon and pumpkin farm. And each time these pistons fire, like I said, it's just a stem growing. If you're wondering about hydration, a great place to put it in this farm is in the gap here under the pistons. You can just put some water, and that will power the farmland. And then you can stack this on top of itself and make another layer, and just keep building it upwards. And you can use the same collection for all of it. So that's it, guys. That's a quick tutorial here of how to make the cheapest automatic melon and pumpkin farm I've ever seen. It's quite efficient for what it is, given that you have a lot of melon stems, 2 melon stems for each piston. And that's it for this episode of Minecraft Gadgets, guys. This is the cheapest melon and pumpkin farm you can build in your world that's automatic. It'll give you melons for eating or pumpkins for trading with villagers, or also composting in newer patches. You can use it to get bone meal to power your other farms. So I think this is a great farm. Be sure to share it with your friends, build it in your world, let me know how it works for you. And as you can see, this world here is called my melon and pumpkin testing world. It is an entire world just of different melon and pumpkin farming setups, because that's the kind of research that I put into these videos so that we can find cheap designs like this one. So if you appreciate the work that goes into them, or you want to see more melon farms in the future, leave a like, subscribe to the series, and please give me feedback in the comments of how you want the series to go, what you liked or didn't like about how the episode was made, and I'll see you all next time.